Good morning. It's Christina from Ananda, Washington. This morning here for a short guided meditation, about 30 minutes. Running a little late today. Always fun technical challenges. But I hope you're here live or watching this later. We're starting our morning with a nice heart opening, heart awakening meditation and a little chat about why that's helpful as a tool, technique to meditation. And I wanted to share a book that Swami Triyananda wrote. He's the founder of Ananda, that I really love and highly recommend. Awaken to Super Consciousness. And there's some, we're going to use the power of the mind and a little bit, some body movements to awaken the heart. And if you think about your heart, lots of likes, dislikes, desires, things that may get in the way and need to be calmed. And so one of the tools of techniques of meditation is to just help smooth out the waves of feeling and emotion and come into more of a calm feeling. And then from there, see where that takes you. So that's what I wanted to offer today, that will do a few things to set the body up and make the old body happy. So one thing is to make sure that your low back is nice and long. And so I'm sitting on a chair, but I'm also sitting on a pillow, a little thin pillow that helps lift my hips so that my low back can be long. So you can put your hand back there and see it's not rounded, that your pelvis isn't pointing backwards, that you should feel a nice lift across the front of your chest, even if your shoulders are a little tight, or that natural lift comes into the body. The other prop I recommend, I hear from a lot of students and folks that I can sit for meditation for about 10 minutes, but then my shoulders or my neck starts to hurt. And one thing that helped me was to actually put a blanket on my lap. And then I place my hands upright on top of that. And it just releases the shoulders just enough. It's not like you're hiking them up, but lets them rest. And so it usually can alleviate that stress as you build the strength of your back muscles and relax the shoulders. The more you meditate, that more that just naturally happens. As we calm the mind and the heart, the body will follow suit. And so that's a natural feedback mechanism. So anyway, I recommend some sort of a little pillow or blanket on your lap too. It's also nice to have just a nice grounded, warm feeling as you prepare for meditation. So closing your eyes and starting to come into the body and just looking if there's any other adjustments that you need to make before we set sail. The ship is ready. So coming inward and noticing the shoulders and the hips and that they're comfortable and relaxed. There are a couple of physical movements that can just help us also kind of get settled in, relaxing the body so that we can move into some breathing and some meditation techniques is really helpful, just to spend just a couple minutes, not a whole bunch of time. But since we're talking about awakening the heart, those feelings, whatever they are, offering them up to the front part of your brain, up to the spiritual eyes. There's some physical movements we can do to just help guide that energy. And one of it is just to draw the shoulder blades together. It's almost like you're squeezing your armpits, so the whole chest. So try that, squeezing and relaxing. Try that a couple more times, squeezing the shoulder blades together, relaxing. One more time, squeezing, relaxing. Putting your awareness on the heart, where the physical heart is, maybe a little bit above it. Right behind the physical heart and in front of your vertebrae, your spine. You can put your mind there. Seems like a little small space, but it's really vast. Breathe into that space a couple times. In the power of your mind. Your mind is really powerful. And then relax the throat. The highway up to that spiritual eye is gotta be relaxed too. So one nice way to do this, and I know Sita does some exercises on her Wednesday meditations too, but try just making small circles with your nose, just little neck rotations. Think about drawing a circle with your nose and then going in the other direction or just awakening that area in the lower throat, neck, a few there. You can also look to your left, and your right, maybe once on each side, just to awaken, tensing and then relaxing the throat. And then moving our way up to this frontal part of your brain, just focusing your awareness in the area of your forehead, right between your eyebrows. If in your mind you can connect the dots from the heart to the throat to the spiritual eye as we move into our practices, setting our intentions. Often all it takes is some concentration, setting our intentions to dive deep into our inner universe. We awaken the feelings of the heart, not necessarily judging them, just offering them up. And our practices can help calm those feelings. And as Swami Kriyananda writes in Awaken to Superconsciousness, as you calm the feelings, which we don't want to suppress, we're just working with calming them. Guess what comes? Clarity, intuition. So that's the aim, one of the aims of meditation. Ultimately, a communion with your spirit, the universe, God, however you tune into that. But through calm feeling and intuition is how we work our way there. And then the other tool we have always available to us is the breath. Can help smooth out ruffled feelings, right? Every time we notice that you're tense, the breath will tighten up, but we're gonna relaxing the body and we're gonna move the breath purposely in a way that helps calm the mind and the body. So just start by watching the breath, noticing what your breath is doing. And try noticing it from the top of the peak of your mountain, so from the spiritual eye, just observing the breath. Watching the inhales and exhales and doing your best to not control them. Just notice their pace and maybe how it feels in the body, if that seems natural to you, or maybe how it feels in the nose as the air passes in on the inhale and flows out on the exhale. It doesn't take too long when you started to watch the breath. And do your best to concentrate on it. That the breath will naturally get a little bit bigger, a little bit more relaxed. A friend who came to visit, and now you're having a nice little chat. Let's move the breath, make it bigger. So now that we've tuned into it on your next inhale, as deep and smooth and long as an inhale as you can. So through the nose, nice and smooth. Visualize like you're filling up the lungs, expanding the heart, relaxing the throat, bringing that inhale all the way up to the point between your eyebrows. Maybe you're pausing for a moment, but exhaling when you're ready, never straining. So this should be nice and smooth and relaxed. But purposely a little bit of effort to make the breath bigger. Try that a couple more times, inhaling through your nose when you're ready. Move with the pace of your breath. You're filling up the whole body with energy, sunlight. On your exhale, sending out relaxation to every body cell, moving all barriers, all tension from the body. It just helps all that energy flow upward to the brain and the heart. Be nice and light. And then let's take that nice big deep yogic breath and we're going to add a count to it and hold. It's just a nice simple pranayama. We're going to inhale through the nose and we're going to hold the breath and then exhale. If holding the breath isn't right for you or causes any strain, feel free to adjust. I'll keep count for us. Use a count of 8. You can always adjust that. The count of the inhale, the hold, and the exhale are the same. Starting together is gather up on the inhale through the nose. Holding the breath. Exhale. Do a couple more rounds. Inhaling. Hold the breath. Exhale. One more time. Inhaling. Hold the breath. Exhale. Follow the exhale all the way to the bottom. And when you're ready, just returning to watching the breath, noticing it. There's one more breath exercise that's really helpful to get us ready for meditation. It's double inhale through the nose, tensing the whole body, and then we're going to exhale through the mouth. So try that. Double inhale. It's every body part you can find, body cell, and exhale. Try that one more time. Double inhale, tensing the whole body, every body cell. Energize it. Exhale, relax, and feel. Taking a posture, your spine, your torso, the heart's lifting, the back of the neck is nice and long. So connecting the dot from the heart up through the throat, up to the spiritual eye. It's natural and easy. Highway of light. And then go back to watching the breath. And let's intentionally watch it coming in through the nose. Cool air coming in through the nose, passing through the nostrils up to the bridge of your nose, up by the right where the spiritual eye is at the point between your eyebrows. The breath is fanning that flame. Keep that sun there grow brighter. Inhales and exhales pass by. Relaxing from controlling the breath, but doing your best just to watch it. form of deep concentration. Start to calm the mind. Takes practice, so be kind to yourself. And then another tool of concentration to help while watching the breath is to add a mantra to the inhales and exhales. It just helps to further concentrate the mind. I like to use the mantra, I am peace. So on the inhale, saying to yourself as you follow the inhale in your mind, I am. And when the exhale comes, saying to yourself, peace, letting that peace flow out to every body cell, out to the world. Try that for a while, watching the breath, not controlling it, just observing it. And add the mantra, repeating it silently in your mind. I am. Let's practice that for a few minutes together. If any thoughts come into the mind, just let them fly away like a bird. Check that your gaze is still lifted up toward the forehead, meaning that your focus is there. Come back to the mantra, I am peace. It's always important in meditation to leave a little time for letting go of all the techniques and sitting in the stillness and the silence. That's how we develop our intuition, our calm feeling, our ability to navigate our feelings and turn them into gold. One of the nice bridges is to use again the power of your mind with the visualization. And I wanted to read this one from Awaken to Super Consciousness that Swami wrote, which I find is really beautiful. It's in the part where he's talking about meditating on the heart. So, your eyes closed, I can go watching the breath, focusing on the heart, on your heart. Think of it as a lotus. Its petals, like rays of energy, turned upward toward the brain. Visualize each petal as a specific aspect of your feelings. Direct all these aspects upward towards super consciousness. Visualize the mud out of which the lotus grows. As it lifts itself high into the air to absorb the sunlight, the lotus looks upward, away from the mud of its origin. Yet it cannot deny these origins. Think of it as sustained by them. Turned away not in contempt, but gratefully, in the aspiration toward higher reality. Do not mentally reject what you have been in the past. See God's presence there also in the mud of our human origin. See God rising through long, arduous effort to reclaim himself in the great self. God in the sunlight. God is eternally shining, ever blissful sun. Now that sun at the point between your eyebrows with the spiritual eye. Commune there, the spirit, your higher self, sun and sunlight. Beautiful flower rising up to meet it. Lifting through the heart, relaxing the throat, offering yourself toward that sunlight through the spiritual eye. Just commune here with that sunlight, blissful sunlight together for a few minutes. Slowly start to increase your breath, staying in the rays of that blissful sunlight. Draw that energy in through your next breath into the body. It's a beautiful, blissful blanket of energy that surrounds your body, filling it with light, calm feeling. And your intention to take that blanket of calm feeling out with you into your day, into your activities, into your interactions with others. Mentally taking some time to really use the power of your mind to hold on to that calm feeling. You can recall it at any time. We hope you join us for another guided meditation. This is here on Wednesday mornings at 7 a.m. And we have a full library of guided meditations on our Facebook page, our YouTube page, and our web page. We'll see you soon for another live one. Namaste.